The Clash Masters playoffs is here. Strut versus United Gaming face off in the first match of this double elimination playoffs with a $50,000 prize pool and first place winner taking home $18,000 and a golden ticket for the Clash of Clans World Championship. Let's jump into the first attack with Rigatores and his blimp Super Barbarians.
Now we'll see you later for the next match, but for now, Carbon, we have our first match starting.
We do indeed, with Rigatores coming in with that Warden ability, protecting that blimp. And we're seeing him try to get as much value as possible, but it is Super Barbarians. That is what's on the cards to start with this very first attack, as the balloons are trying to fly their way around. And it's not sending a blimp with Super Barbs or Super Archers necessarily go all the way to try to grab a Town Hall, but it's just getting the Eagle Artillery compartment while this queen is charging her way in.
That's right, those Super Barbarians are a favorite of a lot of those players. I think they're just countering the current bases so well. With all of those openings, the pros try to deny Wallbreaker value, but at the same time, this is giving the opportunity for troops to leave and enter all of those bases, and the Super Barbarians are perfect for that. And this Queen Charge is perfect as well. The Monolith has went down, the Town Hall should be up next, and well, there's still a Scatter and a Multi-Inferno Tower on the back end, but the Royal Champ has not even placed yet.
No, not even placed, as we have those Super Barbarians finally now coming around to the edge. That queen gets some fantastic value in this charge. Town Hall goes down. Royal Champion is now running her way down and around, trying to now protect her with these Super Barbs out in front, as a scatter shot is getting some hits off. Headhunter's going into the enemy RC. He's got a couple spells with Invis and a couple freezes still to use.
Yes, that's right. Those spells have to be placed perfectly. The Skeleton Trap right now is denying some value. The Royal Champ is under attack. Now he's turning his Royal Champ, but as well the defending Royal Champ invisible. Ooh. There's now the freeze. The Royal Champ taking a lot of damage. And the Queen is, well, going for a wall. I mean, what else would you expect?
Indeed, as here, the queen needs to walk around, but no, she does go for the wall. The healers have transferred off to the Royal Champion with one balloon left. It's going to come down. What can this RC do? Can she stay alive? Because the Diggy is gone.
Oh no, wait, the queen is going around. She's not wasting any time whatsoever, 30 seconds, and she has her ability left. If time is not the issue, this should be the first 3-star of the match, but the queen still has to handle a lot of defenses. There is the there's the queen ability, and he's already celebrating. Time is not an issue, and it's the first 3-star.
Yes, Rigatores starts off this playoffs with a 3-star, a fantastic hit. So we see Garretticus actually kicking it off here with it is a Queen Charge hybrid, which we haven't seen all too much here in the meta.
Yeah, Queen Charge hybrid is not that popular, but I was really surprised. I have recently checked the highest leaderboards ranking, and we have actually seen on the rank 4 or like top 10 roundabout a Queen Charge hybrid player, where I was really surprised. So let's see, maybe Garretticus can show something which we don't know right now, and it's like a secret sleeper OP approach to some of those bases. We will see. Right now the opening looks pretty solid. Clan Castle Lure is done. Expo is out, and the Rage Tower, which is just so problematic for Queen Chargers, it's out as well.
Yeah, with this queen, I don't believe the necessarily was trying to take out this tower, because the queen can loop her way around and then a hybrid into that scatter shot up top. But that Eagle Artillery is a little bit away, so it's going to take him some time. So that one helps set the funnel to force the queen up and then back around to the Town Hall. And nice that he didn't actually activate the Town Hall early, so that his healers or anything on the approach won't be getting hit by this, as the Eagle Artillery shots now are raining down on this queen.
Yeah, the blimp worked perfectly fine for him, exactly as planned, trying to lure up the Clan Castle and getting the pathing, because this is like sometimes a little bit tricky to predict where that queen is going, but with taking down this bottom side, there is no other way than going for this bomb tower. And now the hybrid is starting to force that queen into the tunnel compartment, and with all of those dead zones, with all of those areas with no buildings, the hybrid should have no other way, no other choice than actually going from scatter into the Multi-Inferno Tower. And then we have the raged up area again around the Eagle, which then could be problematic for the hybrid.
Yeah, the healers are now getting hit by the Town Hall, so is he going to use a spell on it? It doesn't look like at the moment, as he's going to Rage. Warden ability protects the Hybrid, now moving in towards the Seagull Artillery, as the Miloff is locking on the Queen, makes her invisible, as this King is running all the way down and around to the bottom side.
Yes, but there's the Rage up damage. He has to freeze that multi-Inferno tower to keep those troops alive. The Queen is struggling, but she's getting the Monolith out, but is going down in the Town Hall Poison. And this is kind of what the problem is. Those Rage towers, like every army which is right now, every strategy which is right now relying on the heal spell and having to face a Rage tower is having to face a really sad truth, and that is that you can't heal your troops through Rage towers. They just deal so much damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, the RC was able to grab the air defense, but can he grab the scatter shot? Barely! The RC is sneaking through. He was able to freeze or stun that up, but the RC now goes down, and he doesn't have the time, and that Queen needed to stay alive to continue that charge, as it is only now a 2-star here for United.
So the question now is, what is the next step for Strut? Are they going to even get another 3-star, get another successful attack in? Or do they give the chance to United Gaming? We have the next attack going with an Inferno Dragon base attack.
Yeah, we have the mass Inferno Dragons with a Queen... well, it's a Queen charge without healers. So, setting that Queen in to recall her back. And after he grabs that air defense, you're going to pull this Queen back to grab the other air defense on the other side. Or to the far left. Okay, so not to the far right, but he's going to go send that Queen to the far left so he can send the mass Inferno Dragons right in between into this defending Queen, as he's going to push his way into the core of this base.
That's right, with the Slammer right now selected, typically we see the Blimp with this combination to deliver something really quickly to the Town Hall, but instead he's trying to snipe the multi-Inferno tower right now, which is going to be raged up. So there's a lot of damage right now on his troops. The Slammer already went down, but the Town Hall has to be activated, and he has to make sure that he's keep freezing that, because this one is going to deal a lot of damage to his troops. Something has to go for the Town Hall.
Indeed, he's got his troops now going for it. That is going down. He's got tons of Inferno Dragons straight in the core. They're flying over these walls as he's pushing his way around. That Queen's still making her way up and around, but that Town Hall finally just able to go down. But look at all the troops still up into the core, taking that whole core of this base down. So the Queen ability is forced, as the Royal Champion has yet to be used.
There she is, trying to support those skeletons spawned by the skeleton spell, and the Inferno Dragon is actually locking onto the Royal Champ, taking her out. Perfect timing right there. And the Queen is getting healed back up again. The Expo went down, which means there's no major threat anymore for those heroes. And this should be another easy 3-star. We can see the celebration from the player coming in. Philipp is happy, and Strut having another 3-star on the board.
Well done, and really broke this base down, because there was a lot of ground expos, and we saw that the mass Inferno Dragons was the key. Did not have to fight any expos with his main army, as he flew his way across, and inside the core of this base, if you wanted to go with a ground attack, it would have required like 2 different jump spells, no Queen Charge recall into Super Dragons. And we saw a Queen Charge recall into the mass Inferno Dragons, but that was without the healers. So we'll see if they end up bringing a Super Dragon attack. Going to be curious if they're saying, you know what, that might work, and then it's not as strong as they see. But ExoStana with a, looks to be a Zap Lalo. I think it took out some of the core value in the middle, as his Queen and King might try to then path their way to the Town Hall.
Yeah, this is what it looks like right now. The Queen is following the instructions, going into the right direction. But he has to make, like, he still needs to make sure that this Queen is going then for the Town Hall. Hopefully the Expo can lure her inside. But there's a Rage Tower waiting for her. So what is going to be the correct move for her? The Expo is locking onto the Queen. He has an invisibility to, redirect it. But now the Rage Tower is going strong, and the Unicorn was kept alive with the invisibility spell.
Yeah, the Queen can path her way slowly now towards this Town Hall, pops the Queen ability, as the ability for this queen locks onto the defensive rage, and now finally he's on the town hall, so he's forced with the freeze because she would not be able to secure the town hall, as we got Ice Golem and Headhunters actually sniping the Royal Champion right out from the outside.
Yeah, that was really nicely done. We have the Royal Champ going for that scatter compartment, and then we have the two raged up multi-Inferno towers, the big threat which we typically see. And the question now is, how good can he handle that? He has one freeze in his capacity. Well, this one freeze has to do a lot with that rage together.
Oh, that Warden ability helps protect all these balloons. Look at this. Look at all the balloons now flying their way right over this base, absolutely crushing. The balloons just perfectly path their way through that top side under the rage. Got so much value. What an attack here from ExoStana. This is exactly the answer that they needed. What a fast attack. The Lalo was crushing.
And take a look at that. We see another Queen Charge Super Barbarian attack, which I feel like is a dedicated counter to all of those open corners we see those pros using at the moment. And since the pros are not, I don't know, maybe happy enough with the Super Archer Blimp, they're using this Queen Charge instead because that's way easier to control. And for the pros, most of the time, way more consistent especially.
Well, let's see the value that mask can get. The Super Barbarians using the bee as a bit of a funnel as well, as this queen is going to be pathing her way around. He wants to pull this queen back after she grabs the town hall and then send her back on the outside near this multi. We'll have to keep our eye on where the queen paths, and yes, she's going to go straight into this town hall now. And who would have thought that a Queen Charge Mass Super Barb attack would be a meta here at Town Hall 15?
Feels like that Strut really has analyzed why this Super Archer Blimp, Super Barbarian strategy was so successful. And I feel like really it is that the bases with those openings are not set up to defend Barbarians that well, which sounds strange because, I mean, hey, they're supposed to be one of the cheapest troops in the game. They're like the super version of like a one housing space troop. How can they be good? But they're working just so well versus those openings, and it seems like they kind of prepared this specific strategy as a counter to a lot of those bases.
It looks like it. It's a lot of these teams save onto a few strategies as a secret for a playoff stage of this caliber, and they're pulling it out right here. They want to get their 3 stars to push them as deep into this tournament as possible, as that queen is now going to charge her way all the way to the monolith, while we have the log launcher, king, warden, all working together to take out the core multi, and then more super barbarians to run around.
That just looks crazy right now. The queen is about to charge everything at this bottom side. The recall spell to funnel her into that section of the base was amazing. And now it's all about the Roy champion and her getting supported by all of those barbarians. There's the skeleton spell now to distract that queen. We have the freeze happening with some headhunters. We have the rage even for the back end. And that queen just went down within seconds with all of the heroes grouping up in the middle of the base.
This is crazy. It's working so well because there's so many super barbarians you can bring. They have quite a bit of health, which means that all the point defenses get distracted. And what an attack. This is going to be, you're going to start to see other teams take note of this.
And now we have the next attack happening, and this one now is going to be the Super Archer Blimp, where a lot of people have said that it's really strong right now, but I feel like maybe it's not the Blimp, maybe it's the Super Barbarians, because this is the one troop which we see time and time again.
As that blimp makes it to the town hall, we got goblins running straight on out. There's the double clone. We got ice golems coming out, defending clan castle, and oh, was it enough? Can these super archers stay alive? Yes. Town hall goes down, looking to completely take out this core. Can he grab the eagle artillery, because he needs to make these ice golems invisible? But he doesn't. One of the ice golems dies and freezes this area up. The eagle artillery, come on, eagle, eagle. Yes, eagle at least goes down.
Yeah, the eagle going down, but I feel like he invested one of the invisibility spells a little late. And this is where quite a few of the super archers went down, if I saw that correctly. But now it's up to those troops finishing off the base. But with the Expos out of reach and a rage tower just near that,
yeah,
I'm not sure how they're going to handle that because, oh boy, those Expos are going to hurt. There has to be the first wall break, and he has to wall break yet again to get the access towards the second Expo as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, that rage is doing so much damage. The Electrotitan is helping. Giant bombs are here. Tesla pops more giant bombs as the Super Barbarians need to run around and needs a hope that this queen can get healed back up from her unicorn as the Super Barbs need to protect all his heroes running around this base.
Yeah, the troops are running around the base indeed, but we have said it, just close some compartments, and I feel like Strut exactly did that. There's no opening. I feel like all of the other teams would have had an opening around that scatter, but Strut has this compartment closed, and now with the queen cannot enter the base, the Super Barbarians can't either, and there's now going to be a problem because this strong defense is shooting non-stop, and the queen should go down any second. And this means it's a quite low percentage on this one.
Wow, yeah, he's got more Super Barbarians to utilize, but like you mentioned, the scatter shot being closed can't get easy access to it. And that's preventing him to running in there, but that Phoenix is trying to clutch, but we have the Monolith, another closed compartment in that Monolith and the Grand Warden altar with party wizards coming around. The Unicorn is healing the Phoenix, and we've got the Unicorn needs to keep that Phoenix alive. Oh,
the
wow.
Phoenix charge. That's how you beat down of 15. But no, the Phoenix is going down, unfortunately. And it's still a really high percentage save in the end. The Super Barbarians, you can always like sprinkle them around the outside.
A handful more Super Barbs do come in to potentially help funneling for Darkstar, but it's mainly going to be a queen charge into Hogs with a lot of sneaky goblins.
And I feel like another consistent in all of those attacks of Strut is the recall spell. Yes, we have seen now Super Barbarians quite a few times, and in this one as well as a supportive tool. But we have seen as well the recall spell a lot of times in their attacks, which I think is really interesting that they make good use of that spell. It's such an annoying spell to prepare, I think, for the base builders, because how do you really predict a creative attack like this? You have casted the creative Master Series, and it was so like you never could predict, even seeing the strategy, what the attacker has in mind, and what should those base builders do then against that. So I feel like that's a really good approach for those attacks at the moment.
Yeah, with this queen now charging her way to the Eagle Artillery at the top side. Look at this rage, defensive rage spell. Getting the Expos, getting multi. Oh, gonna have to use the Invis and keeps the queen ability intact. And the battle drill actually opens these walls to allow this queen to charge in.
Yeah, but the Multi-Inferno Tower being out of range at the moment and having the rage effect on it, it's really hard right now to control that Multi-Inferno Tower. It has to somehow be taken care of. Maybe send some Hogs. I don't know what exactly he should do, but he somehow has to take it down. And those healers, they're struggling.
Oh, those healers are struggling. Now the Eagle Artillery locks onto it. He pops the queen ability, trying to keep the healers alive, but too little, too late. The Eagle shots are going to rain down. Healers are gone. And now here comes the Hogs to the left side. But that Town Hall, Itsu, is still standing.
Okay, we have 10 more Hogs to be deployed. We have, I think, where's the king? He has been...
He's already down.
At the bottom side?
Where's the king? No, he's to the right.
There he is. There he is. Okay, he's now slowly walking towards the town hall. But is that enough? I mean, he has 2 freezes.
Oh, we've got.
Is he going to make this match close again?
He's got the freezes for the town hall. There it is. Oh, we got sneaky goblins onto the town hall here to help secure that. That goes down as he wants to get as much percentage as possible. But no, it's not going to be the triple here. This is exactly what United Gaming needs. So this is going to be potentially the lowest percent in this match here, as long as if it doesn't get above a 90. Remember, I believe Garretticus did get the 90%. Okay, yep, the 4th puts him at 11 stars there. And now United Gaming need to triple their next 2 attacks to really bring this back in this match. But can they bring a 3-star here, as we have a Skelly Donut? A Skelly Donut in not a lot, but a hog attack here.
It's a hog attack, but with the Skelly Donut, as you said, it is the clan castle going down, though. Another... Oh, the scatter mortar. Wait a second. I think... Nope, that clan castle is not going down, Carbon.
Wow, that is going to hurt for sure. That clan castle, when it comes out to hit his army, he has no answer for it. No Electrotide, no poisons here, as he is sending this king in towards the town hall. Goblins coming out of the CC a little bit as the queen is trying to path her way as the king ability goes off. Skeletons. He needs to take out this town hall, but the lava hound, he needs to use a freeze. But okay, the town hall does go down. Queen's ability goes off. But unfortunately, this lava hound's going to go wherever these hogs go. And then it's going to follow him with the royal champion. She's going to get distracted.
Yeah, she's going to get distracted indeed, but maybe the lizard can help. Remember, the lizard is not only good versus heroes, but as well versus the clan castle troops.
Yep.
So maybe the lizard can somehow help in a miracle way. Vulnerability has to be used really soon, I guess. He's trying to save it for as long as possible. And there we go, the Rage Warden combination. We have the Bell Drill as well going from that bottom side.
Yeah, the Raged Warden is pushing their way through this multi. He did get through the Hound, and there's a lot of pups now going to the Battle Drill, but the Hogs have all pretty much disappeared near the Raged multis. But that Battle Drill doing some work, getting through the Monolith.
Wow.
RC does have ability, will skip through, but this Battle Drill is clutching up. Can he still get this with not taking out that clan castle? He's going to have to drop like a few Hogs left on the cannon. I don't know why he's not dropping on the cannon. Like that RC's taking damage. He's going to... Okay, he's saving for the backside where the RC is still going.
Battle Drill OP confirmed. What is going on? How did he even come close to saving this?
Wow.
There is the anti-cleanup giant bombs for the party wizard, so time is going to be the deciding factor.
Yeah.
But I mean, what does he have inside the siege? I mean, the siege has not even been opened
Hogs.
yet. I think it has like... It had
Super
half
Hogs.
HP, right? But it has all the Super Hogs as they are quicker for the cleanup. And this is still going to... Wow. How I think on turn of 15... I'm not sure if I have ever seen someone sit 3-star after the Skelly Donut has failed. Maybe stars, but I think except him, no one.
Agent, what an incredible recovery. Failing the Skelly Donut and still getting the 3-star. Brilliant job. It was the Royal Champion keeping her alive. And that Poison Lizard, like you mentioned, could have played all the difference in this attack here to help get through that Hound. Agent's attack was crazy, as now asked who is coming in with the 7 balloons, 6 E-Dragons, a couple lighting spells to remove potentially a sweeper and the Royal Champion platform, as then the E-Dragons will come probably from the opposite side of Town Hall. That's usually the direction you send the E-Dragons.
That is correct. E-Dragon to find that top side. Really, really nice chain value right there. And there we go with the Hound. The E-Dragons are in. Heroes then from the left side would be my guess with how we funneled and set things up. The Hound is flying across, triggering maybe some traps. Just exploding right there.
Yeah.
And it's luring out the clan castle, which is actually a super mini clan castle, which we don't see that often, I think.
Yeah, as this E-Dragons are going in, Blimp flying for this town hall all the way across. And he's opening up a super mini Blimp early, clone raging it. So he wants to help secure the monolith, the town hall, and this whole value as the E-Dragons have cleared the Eagle artillery, and then the healer or the heroes can come around.
All of those red mines, but they were too late. They were expecting the blimp on top of the town hall, as you said it.
Yeah.
But because he opened the blimp early, we see all of those red mines hitting too late. So really, really smart move right there. I think the reason though why he didn't open the blimp on the town hall was the sweeper. It's really hard to time a clone and everything around the town hall when there's a sweeper pointing at a super minion blimp, which is I have seen quite a few attacks fail because of that. So that might be the reason. Either way, now Carbon, everything relies on those heroes and a few electric dragons on the left.
Yeah, those Electro Dragons going through, but he still has his Royal Champion to run through, waiting for his heroes to continue their way around the space. that Apprentice Warden is really helping this Queen and King run around. But that beautiful phrase there for the E-Dragon to get some more chain value. The Warden is helping, and the Royal Champion is now down to the bottom side. Some Rocket Loons, and we've got ourselves a 3-star from Ashe of Strut. Brilliant E-Dragon attack, getting the fantastic value, and the Super Minion Blimp was the right call to grab the Town Hall, the Monolith, and even the defending Queen.
Getting so much value with that blimp. Was wrong as well, if I saw that correctly.
Yep.
So always remember that you can vote for those matches who you think is going to win on the YouTube channel of Clash Masters. But for now, we have the last attack of United Gaming. Fluxxy is in with the Queen Charge Twin Hog Rider attack.
Yeah, with this Queen making her way to the left. Couple balloons going over. Okay, going over with the blimp in behind it, so he can try to take out this multi and the expo. It makes it all the way into here, but he also, the key thing, pulling out that clan castle, which is a bunch of archers here. Doesn't get the full CC lure. It looks like just all these archers here, so he's not investing the poison as he's waiting to see what else is inside that CC, but also the multi-state up Itsu.
Yeah, really not the optimal start for him. We have seen some recoveries today, so I don't want to say it's already a fail whatsoever, but it's not going to be easy to recover that at this stage. But he's going to try his best. There's still 3 rages left, and he's actually using a heal spell in this army composition as well. So let's see how much impact that one can
where
have.
are you going?
Wait.
Jeez,
Did they just follow a headhunter?
Yes. Yeah, because the Queen was full health, they're like, Queen doesn't need our help. Let's go heal up the headhunter. As now they're in rage of the multi. Fluxxy can't catch a break here. The multi is raining through these healers now. And there's the double ice golems waiting for him coming out. They're going to run down to the Hogs at the bottom side. But unfortunately, these healers are going to be toast. And that Queen's ability is forced.
I mean, at this, he's smiling as well. He knows how messed up that was. I mean, he just got robbed by the game. I mean, come on. Healer switching onto a headhunter running into a base. Are you kidding me? I cannot even make my healer switch onto another hero when it's taking damage. So how does that work? I mean, that's just crazy unlucky right there. But he's trying to pick up some more percentage. And at this point, I mean, we already know that the winner was Zap before this attack. But I don't think he's going to be happy about this one. Let's hope that he can reset the medal for later. Because as we have said, they are having to face elimination in one of the last matches for today.
Yeah, indeed. They are going to be fighting for their lives later. They're hoping that they do not get sent home. Yes, they're going to be winning some prize money, getting to the playoff stage. But that's not what they're after. They're after the golden ticket, the first place prize. Congrats to Strut advancing to round 2, where their next opponent will be Repotted Gaming, who actually defeated Navi and sent them down to the lower bracket.